If you're a mom building a business and already stressing about what summer's going to do to your schedule, then I created something just for you. Made in the Margins Sustainable Summer Edition is a private audio series that's happening from May 11th through May 15th, featuring quick, powerful clips from CEO moms sharing how they actually run their business during the chaos of summer. So this will be across 2 to 3 compilation episodes, and then I'll have 5 core audios from me. We're talking real strategies for working in the margins, not perfect routines. And it's completely free to listen. And if you want more support, you can upgrade to the VIP pass for extended access, a speaker freebie vault, and a guided Telegram experience to help you actually implement what you learn. You can grab your free spot by going to madeinthemarginsevent.com. All right, let's jump into the episode. If you've ever looked at your business and thought, maybe I just need to start over, new offer, new niche, new strategy, burn it all down and rebuild from scratch, I want you to hear this. You don't need to burn your business down. You just need to stabilize it. Because most of the time, it's not broken, it's just unsupported. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Sustainable CEO Mom Podcast, the show for service-based moms who are done with hustle culture and ready to build profitable businesses that actually fit their lives. I'm Jenny Sunnison, business strategist, podcast mentor, and the founder of Moms Make Money Collective. Let's build something sustainable. Hey, and welcome to the Sustainable CEO Mom Podcast, a place for service-based mom entrepreneurs who want to build profitable businesses without burning themselves out in the process. Around here, we talk about what it actually takes to grow a business in the margins of motherhood with systems, sustainability, and strategies that support your life, not compete with it. Because success shouldn't require starting over every single time that something feels hard. And today, we're going to be talking about something that I see all the time, and that is the urge to burn everything down, when what you actually need is stability. So let's dive in. So I want to normalize this first. Wanting to burn your business down usually shows up when you feel overwhelmed, your income feels inconsistent, your offers feel messy or unclear, you're working a lot but you're not seeing results, or your schedule just isn't working anymore. And your brain goes, okay, this isn't working. Let's scrap it and try something new. Because starting over feels clean, simple, and in control. But here is the truth. Starting over doesn't solve instability. It resets it. Most businesses don't fail because the idea that they have is wrong. They struggle because their foundation isn't stable. And when your foundation isn't stable, everything naturally is going to feel harder than it should. So instead of asking yourself, what should I change? I want you to start asking, what is currently unstable? Because instability shows up in a few key places. Things like your offers aren't clearly defined or scoped out. Your systems are inconsistent or non-existent. Your marketing feels reactive instead of repeatable, and your schedule doesn't match your actual capacity. That is not a failure problem. That's just a stability problem. So let's talk about what stability actually looks like. So stability in your business doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that things are supported. It looks like offers that are simple, clear, and repeatable, systems that reduce decision fatigue, a marketing rhythm that you can actually sustain, and a schedule that fits your real life, not your ideal one. It's not flashy, it's not exciting, but it's what allows your business to work. Every time you burn things down, you lose momentum, data, confidence, and trust in your own process. You end up stuck in a cycle of build, doubt, quit, rebuild, and repeat. And it feels productive, but it's actually what's keeping you stuck because you're never giving anything enough time to stabilize. So if you're in that place right now where everything feels messy or overwhelming, here is where I would start. The first place is simplify your offers. So not add more offers to your offer suite. Clarify the offers that you do have and make them so much more understandable to your ideal client. So think about, what are you actually selling, and is it easy for people to understand? That is super important to figure out. And honestly, simplifying your offers is going to be so much more sustainable than creating more offers, because then you have to manage even more offers. And then, if those aren't selling, then where do you go from there? So the second thing you want to do is choose a repeatable marketing rhythm. Not just sitting there thinking, what should I post today? But actually, what do I consistently do every single week? The third thing you want to do is build basic systems. So basic systems for your client onboarding and offboarding, your content planning, your lead tracking, This doesn't need to be anything fancy. It just needs to be functional. And a lot of people don't have these basic systems set up, so they just feel constantly overwhelmed. And the fourth thing you want to do is audit your capacity. So ask yourself, what can I realistically handle in this season of life? Not your best week, not your ideal schedule, but your real life. You do not need a new business. You just need a supported one. You don't need to prove you can start over. You just need to prove that you can stabilize what you already have. Because the moms who build sustainable businesses, they're not constantly reinventing the wheel. They're refining what they already have. So if you're listening to this episode and it hit home for you, I want you to take a breath and ask yourself this one question. What is one area of my business that needs support, not replacement? Start there, because stability creates momentum and momentum creates growth. And if you want support in building a business that actually works in your real life, that is exactly what we do inside of my program called the Sustainable Success Accelerator. It is a 8-week program where we walk through everything you need to create a sustainable, streamlined, and successful business. I will make sure to link the Sustainable Success Accelerator in the show notes so you can learn more about how you can get in on that. And I will see you in the next episode.